Good morning, beautiful people. I hope you're well. We just returned from Switzerland late last night, where we met Christina von Rijn. For those of you who don't know who she is, please check her out. She's a very special, very young woman who has incredible gifts and incredible insights into what's going on right now in the world and the role we play right now, all the stuff that is happening. Very, very insightful in a very humble way. And I was there to meet her, of course, but also to meet my publisher, which is also her publisher, Ronald Zur. Very interesting man. We have a lot of similarities in our lives. We both lived a yogic life for long years. We both feel a very strong connection to Source, to God, and devote our life basically to just to bring whatever we bring, the love, the trust in whatever is going on right now in the world, and to help people see the bigger picture. And I was actually under the impression that Christina had sort of pressed him to publish Timebender, but luckily when I spoke to him, that didn't turn out to be the case. Christina did tell him to publish Timebender, but he himself loved the book very, very much. And I'm very grateful for that, of course, because he told me that every day he gets manuscripts from people wanting, their books to be published. And up until now he hasn't done that. And the reason he says is that the work of Christina and Timebender, my book, are so similar for one reason, and which makes them extraordinary apparently as compared to other manuscripts, and that is that Christina and I both look at the game of life from a very high perspective. So we do see the unlight, we do see the dark side, we do see all the stuff that's going on, and in Timebender I'm actually quite explicit about this. But we try not to polarize. We try to make people see that this is all part of the game. This is exactly how it should be. And that only if you can be grateful for the roles that the people who have incarnated as the unlight play, then and only then will we be able to go to a next level in our evolution. If we keep fighting against the unlight, or if we keep cursing them, or if we feel that we are being repressed, etc., that it's not our choice, then we don't get the game. And so that is what Christina and I both have in common, that we look at the game from a high perspective, from the perspective of Source. And this is something that I've really felt in my meeting with Christina, that we both feel this very, very strong connection to Source. And what I see in her, and that's something that I can learn from her, is that she not only has this connection, so she feels safe, she feels protected, she feels loved, she understands the big picture, but she also uses God in everything she does. She asks for help, it's not just asking, but it's knowing that it is her birthright to have this help. And what I see in her is that there's a difference between praying and knowing that you are entitled to help. Because sometimes if we pray, it's like please God help us, because I'm such a small human being and you're so great. But if you ask God in that way to help you, you are still putting yourself down, and you're not fully resonating with God. You're not on that frequency, you're not on that wavelength. So the way to get help is to first of all get in the frequency of the one you want to have a relationship with. And when you are in that frequency, you can get any help, any love, any support you want, because you're resonating at the same level. So that is what I see in her. I mean, we had dinner. We were together for many hours, and even though she's there, you know, she's having dinner and we're having a conversation and we're having fun, there is something in her that is constantly sort of detached from the scene and in love with God, you know, or in, I don't know, in higher frequencies. And I think that is something that we can really learn from her as humanity, to, on the one hand, be very incarnate in earth, being here now fully, and also realizing that we are that multidimensional being connected to source, to the universe, to all that is, and to bring those two realities together. As Joseph Campbell says, that is the master of two worlds, you know, being able to be in this reality and in that reality at the same time. And Christina is a really good example of that. So very grateful to have met her in this way, and I'm happy that I can share this with you. So this is Tijn, back in Amsterdam, loving you very much, wishing you a beautiful day.